Welcome everyone and thank you for joining me. My name is Tandin Lapo and today we are looking at the tariff systems, whereby now we will be more focusing on practice and application questions. Right, now our first question says, a water tariff table is given. So there we are, we have a water tariff table given. Firstly, you need to understand or identify the type of a tariff you are working with, because in some cases they will not mention the type of tariff that is given to you. So now remember, we have said that water tariff will be measured or will be using the unit kiloliters. Then you know that you are dealing with water tariffs. Now you have your block, which is block 1 up to block 4. It's given to you and you are given the sliding scale from 0 to 6 and other blocks, and you are given the cost. You must also check the cost, if it's given in cents or in rands. In this case, it is given in rands. And then you must also check if VAT is included or excluded. So now looking at the last part on our table, it says VAT exclusive. Now, let us go and calculate the cost of using 45 kiloliters of water, including VAT. On the table, the costs are not given in VAT, with VAT, but here now they want us to calculate including VAT. Firstly, we look at block number 1. So block number 1, it says 0 to 6 kiloliters. It is for free. Remember, we said the government accommodates all the household, whether they have an income or not, because water is a basic need. So we have our first 6 kiloliters and we are told that it's for free. So if something is for free, it means you are not paying anything. That's why it is 0 rand. Then you go to block number 2. When you get to block number 2, you say 30. Remember, we have said we only concentrate on the numbers on our right. You say 30 minus 6, so it will give you a 24 kiloliters. So you write that down. This is our 24 kiloliters. So when we are adding these two, if you say 6 plus 24, it gives you a 30. So we need 45. So it means we must still continue going towards the other blocks. So on this block, you must also make sure that you multiply with the correct cost on each block. So on this block, we have 13 rand 20. Then, meaning we need to go to the third block, because now on the second block we can only take 24. When we get to the third block, if you say 60 minus 30, it will give you 30. Now, how much do we need in order for us to have this 45? Now, we only need 15. So it means in this 60 minus 30, having our 30 kiloliters, we are only going to take 15, because that is only what we need right now. That is our golden rule. So now I'm taking my 15 kiloliters, then I'm multiplying it with the correct cost. So on block number 3, the cost there is 19 rand 28 cents. So now adding my kiloliters, I have a 6 plus 24 plus 15. It gives me 45. Now I go back and work out my total per block. So now here I'm only having 0 rand. So if I multiply 24 by 13 rand 20, it will give me 316 rand 80 cents. Then the third block, taking only what we needed on the third block, it was 15. So we say 15 multiplied by 19 rand 28. So that gives you, or it will give us a total amount of 289.20 cents. Then now our next step would be to work out the total. So we have the first block plus the second block, which is 316 rand 80, plus the third block, which was 289 rand 20. Right, so now adding all those values, it will give us a total amount of 606 rand. But now going back to our table, it says there VAT exclusive. So meaning this amount does not include VAT. So moving on, because this one, it's not your final answer. You must take your final answer, which was 606 Rand, excluding VAT. Then you multiply it by 115 over 100, so that your total cost to be paid includes what? Your VAT. So this will amount to a total of 696 Rand 90 cents, including VAT. Right, now we move to number 2. Electricity tariffs are given. So now how do we know that it's an electricity tariff if it's not being told? We know that we look at the units. It says kilowatts. Calculate the cost of using 550 kilowatts. You look at the table again. We have our given blocks, block number 1 up to number 4. We have the intervals. The cost is given in rands. Then it says all costs includes VAT. It means we are no longer going to multiply our answer with 115 over 100. So now let us work out our intervals. The first block, we are given 150 kilowatts, and this it's multiplied by a total cost of 21 Rand 78. So moving along to block number 2, because that's only what we can take, which is 115, block number 1. In block number 2, looking at the values on our right, saying 350 minus 150, it will give you 200. So when you say 150 plus 200, it gives us 350. It means we have not yet reached to what we are looking for. So meaning we continue. Then we multiply by the given cost on block number 2, which is 32 Rand 50. Then we go to block number 3. We say 600 minus 350. Obviously, it will give us more. So we only need 200. So we will take only what we need, which is 200. So if you say 200 plus 200 plus 150, there it gives you 550 kilowatts. So the total cost in block number 3 is 54 Rand 90. So now we need to go back and work out the cost when multiplied as per kilowatts. Now for the first block, multiplying the two values, you will have 3,267. Then in block number 2, multiplying 200 with the cost of 32 Rand 50, it will give you 6,500. Then in block number 3, having your 200 kilowatts multiplied by 54 Rand 90 cents, it gives you 1,000 and okay, let me get that. 200 multiplied by 54 Rand 90. Working that out, it gives us 10,980. Right, so now we go to our next step, which is to work out our total. So meaning we are going to add all these 3 values in order for us to find the total cost to be paid on this bill. So we have 3,267 plus 6,500 plus 10,980. So in total, this person will be paying 20,747 rands in total for this electricity bill. Right, let us move on to the next question, which is our number 3, a telephone tariff. So we have a telephone contract was quoted as follows. We are given a monthly fixed cost, of which we were saying it's the standard cost that you'll be paying. So it is fixed. If something is fixed, it means it remains the same. You keep on paying that amount. Then for the first 200 minutes, they are for free, and the cost per minute will be 80 cents. Now complete the table below using this formula. It says cost is equals to 200 plus 80 cents multiplied by minute used minus 3 minutes. So now we have 3 missing values that we need to fill in there. So using our formula, we have the cost, which will be having 200 plus 80 cents multiplied by the number of minutes used. So in this case, for us to find the cost, this person has used 500 minutes. So we subtract the 3 minutes. The 3 minutes, they've said they're going to be 200. So this will give us a total amount to be paid of 440. So here we have 440. Then for the next value, we have 200 plus. So we are using the same formula or the same procedure. So in this case now, the number of minutes used, it's 600. We subtract the 3 minutes. So this will give us a total amount of 520. So here, for using 600 minutes, you are paying 520. And then the last value, the standard value of 200 plus 80 cents multiplied by, we have used 800. Then we subtract the 3 minutes. So in total, we will be paying 680. So here it's 680. So that's how we can work out the bill to be paid when using a prepaid tariff. All right, let us quickly go for an ad break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.